Warning, the driving situations and stories in this video are for entertainment purposes only. In no way should this be taken as driving advice.
On today's show, we're going to talk about rubber banding. Yep, it's not just for rubber bands anymore. We'll also talk about some other stuff, so stick around. You're on the 405. Some of you may have noticed that I have a little bit different surroundings than last time. The first episode of the show was so successful, I was able to upgrade the set. No, in all seriousness, I did get a new car, and this is it. I like it quite a bit more than the other car, although the other car was quite a blast. For those of you who didn't know, the last car was a BMW Z4. It was a 2003 convertible, which was nice. I always enjoy being able to have the sun on my head while I'm on my way to work, because that's about the only sunshine I ever get. This car is not a convertible, but the top is removable. That may give you a little bit of a hint. I'm not going to give away exactly what kind of car it is, because what I want is for you guys to guess. I want to know if you guys can tell, based on the shots that you see here, what kind of car this is. So leave your guess down in the comments, and let's see if anybody gets it right. And here we go. Here's some traffic. Welcome back to the 405. And this dude's mad now that I got over in his lane, so he's going to ride my tail. Alright, we can slow down. I'll slow down in proportion to how close you get. How about that? Alright, now we'll go. So if you've ever played the game Mario Kart, or any version of it, then you may be familiar with a phenomena that causes the computer players, the other drivers, to speed up if you're doing really well, or slow down if you're not doing well. So the race is always close. It can be really frustrating sometimes, because you could be having the race of your life, and a computer player could just blow right by you. So they do that to make you feel like you have competition, and to make it always exciting. It can be frustrating, but the thing is, that can actually translate into the real world, because what drivers do, without maybe realizing it, is they tend to do the same thing. If you've probably noticed this, if you pass somebody up, a lot of times they get offended by that, and I think people just take it as some kind of a challenge, or a show of dominance or something like that, and maybe it is in some cases. But what they'll do is they'll speed up right along with you, especially if they see that you're going to want to get up and get over into their lane and get up ahead. They don't want you to get up ahead, so they will speed up and not let you over. And we talked about that a little bit in last episode, changing lanes. But it works in reverse too. So what happens is, if you back off a lot of times, then the cars around you will tend to ease off as well. And it's probably just because they're thinking about whatever they're thinking about, not thinking about traffic, and they're just kind of going with the flow, and so they're on autopilot. So you can actually manipulate the situation by kind of easing off the gas, and then they'll ease off, and then if you gun it, then you can get up around them before they kind of realize what's going on. Because if you just slowly speed up to get around somebody, there's a really good chance that they're going to slowly speed up as well. But if you gun it, then they're just going to go, oh well, this dude's going by me. So for some reason, this seems to be the case more often at nighttime than during the day. And I don't know what it is, something about probably people being at work all day long and being ready to get home and in a hurry, and I don't know, probably just, all the frustrations of the day driving home at night, that a car will just blow right by me going real fast, and almost without fail you'll see one or two more other cars that pick up on it, and they just start going as well. And sometimes you'll see, the other night I saw like 5 cars all just cruise by me, and they didn't know each other, I'm sure, but they just, you know, one of them was speeding, so the other ones just kind of took that as a little bit of a challenge, and they all just started going. So it's really kind of funny, the mentality that people have when they're driving. I'll give you another little hint about what kind of car this is. As soon as the light turns green. Oh. Alright, broken down bug. Broken down car of the day segment. Today's broken down vehicle is brought to you by Bernie's Auto Parts. There's no Bernie's Auto Parts. I just made that up. If I owned a auto parts store, it would be called Bernie's Auto Parts. Just because Bernie is one of those names that you're kind of like, oh, Bernie, yeah, he's that guy I know. He's the guy that runs that auto parts store. Sounds like a nice guy. Bernie. Well, my exit's coming up. That means I'm out of time for today. Thanks for riding along with me today. If you like the show, please hit that like button down below. If you have any comments or feedback, please leave those in the comments section. Or if you have any ideas for future episodes, please put those there as well. Hit that subscribe button or click on this Chevy old truck right here in front of me. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you next time on the 405.